You're surprised? I mean, I thought we had Dean Withers clocked months ago. His behavior following the Unfuck America tour, his awful rhetoric and desire to just, I don't know, whip and shame and tar and feather every single guest that comes onto his show. Yeah, those weren't red flags. Those were definitely liberal talking points and worth supporting. Yeah, Dean Withers is definitely a good guy. And then I know, Heartbreak, our buddy here, Good Trouble, the heartthrob, ex-semi-professional bicyclist that we all listen to, thousands of us flock to on a regular basis to hear his whataboutisms and his talking points surrounding things that we read about generally on the internet every day. Generalizations on political topics that could be better taught by 6th graders. But yeah, these guys we've been putting on a pedestal until we realized that once they were afraid that somebody might come over and knock their pedestal over. Is that the right metaphor? But I think you're following here is that there's been a fear response in the left, or at least with people that we thought were on the left, people who we believed in their actual ethos and their entrenched system of beliefs when they wake up in the morning, and if they were to self-identify, they would identify as being left. Yet we have Dean Withers saying that he'll just gladly join the right. Don't press him on this issue. Don't talk about recent news. Don't be emotional in his chat. But he can cry, he can lambast, he can criticize, he can act like Dean Withers. And then Good Trouble is just gonna sit back, smile, flex his well-developed forearms, and hope that the views and the subscriptions and the gifts keep coming in. They will deviate from topics, they will not focus on what occurred last week for much longer. They don't look great in the public media right now. Dean just lost thousands of viewers. But no, we're surprised that people who kind of behave in a similar fashion, who use rhetoric as a means to make money, to profiteer off of words, fiery, emblematic words, words that cause damage, those words too, just because they're from the left, cause damage. But we're surprised. We're surprised that these folks are going to behave and dovetail each other in so similar ways that we can only say that maybe this is a result of us all drinking the tea. Maybe we have put two people on pedestals that never deserved to be there in the first place. Maybe they don't represent anything. Maybe it's not a left thing. Maybe it's not a right thing. Maybe they don't care about politics because they clearly don't have a well-formulated mission statement. No, when the shit hits the fan, they run the other direction. They kowtow. They take their previous stances, they put them under the rug, and they call it humanism. And they blame you for your emotions. They blame you for your well-formed criticisms. They don't have a counter argument other than, how dare you? Well, how dare us support them? How dare us platform people who don't actually speak for an entire position when push comes to shove? Who are you? What are you doing?